ugly. Yet ugly I need not be, pretty thing. My shape is but water to my will, and I reweave the fibers to a more pleasing tapestry. Ravel glances at Fall from Grace, and she smiles and licks her lips. Yes? Ravel, what? Ravel has melted into Fall from Grace, taking on her demeanor, her features, her clothes. Is this shape more pleasing? Ravel smiles, and her teeth now brilliant, perfect white, lips with just a hint of red. So cultured and breathtaking. She motions to you to come closer. Come, my precious man. My lips do not burn with abyssal torments. Lay your lips upon mine. Very well. Touch your lips to Ravel's. Despite her new forms, her lips are dry, like sand, and your lips touch. Feel a sharp pinprick like kissing a row of barbed seeds. Draw back, licking blood from your lips. Ravel mirrors your gesture, made even more horrifying than her new form. A drop of your blood remains on the edge of her mouth, and she smiles evilly. You bit me. And you bit me so long ago. 'Twas not a kiss then, but a bite to the heart. Ravel smiles. Do not be surprised, my precious man. There's no harm done, except mayhap the ones you traveled with. Chuckles lightly, and you suddenly become aware of Grace and Anna's gaze upon you. Outwardly, Grace seems composed, but you have a strange feeling something has changed between the two of you. Anna's eyes have narrowed into slits, and her tail is flicking dangerously back and forth. Resume your normal shape, Ravel. You blink, and Ravel is twisted back to her original form. A difficult man to please you are. And wonder there are no males of our kind. What other shapes have you turned yourself into? Maybe some, maybeth none. Ravel seems confused by the question. I not of memberships. I've been, mayhap. Neither smarts nor Marta. So many threads of branching, so many Ravels, always stitching and mending and growing my many forms. You are Evine in the mortuary. That may have been one of my names, yes. Ravel looks more confused. Her black eyes become misty. Names are difficult to remember. Her voice becomes faint. I call on you across a great distance. In her own way, Evine helped me, Ravel. That means you helped me. I thank you. Almost unconsciously, Ravel's hand reaches out for you. Just for a moment, you swear they are Evane's talons. Stand your ground. Ravel's left hand plucks the hair from her head and hooks around her talons, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon in the skin near one of your scars. It's barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Let her work.
Updated my journal.
Max hit points +3. As it is with Ivine, the sensation is curiously painless, but the thread and stitching seem to be going much deeper, almost inside you, without actually going beyond the surface of the skin. In moments, Ravel's talons draw back. You feel better, stronger. Ravel mutters in Ivine's voice. Dumb zombie. What other shapes have you been? Remember that barmy seamstress in the buried village, Marta? That may have been one of my names, yes? Ravel looks more confused. Names are difficult to remember. Beth was kind to me and helped me, Ravel. That means you helped me. I thank you. As you mentioned Maybeth, the color seemed to bleed out of Ravel's face until she's gray and ashen. Literally. Like the color have just vanished. And who might you be, Is your path bringing back to old Mabeth's door, child? Yes, it does, Mabeth. I came back to learn more of the art. Can you teach me any more? I'm but a midwife, child. Such power the art commands is much beyond me. I don't think so. I think you have more to teach me than you might realize. Much more. Then comes a question like an echo. You want to the art, do ya? Why do you want to learn such magic? Because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am. After a moment, Mabeth nods. The art may help. It may not. You must not rely on it to solve all your problems, she sighs. Child's, most likely the only thing to add you to chip to your pile of questions. He leans in close. But if you'd know, then listen.
Updated my journal.
Mabeth, Ravel. Yep, wisdom +1. Whispers something and you feel different, changed somehow. If I said seek power, I would have gotten wisdom and intelligence, but power just seemed wrong. Changed somehow. Told you something horrible, something about how the planes worked, and your mind shut out her words. You cannot recall them. Just thinking about them sets your heart pounding. Ravel told you something you're not sure anyone was able and ever meant to know. She is watching you, studying you. What other shapes you've been, Ravel? Marta. Marta was balmy, Ravel, but she's not unkind, not or unhelpful. If you're her, that mean you mean me no harm. I thank you. Say her name. Ravel's face seems to shift. Her blue skin sags as she is wearing the same sour, curd face expression you saw on Marta's face. Come now, don't be all a difficult on Marta. She raised the talon of her index finger like a scalpel and advances upon you. False, nasty corpse. Stand our ground. Vel's filthy talon jabs in your abdomen, pulls out brutally downward like a saw-like motion. But there's no pain. Watch your skin peel slowly back from her touch. No blood issues from the wound. Look at this, Marta. Look at this. Let her work. Ravel's free hand digs at your chest, where she loops your intestine up like a yarn and plucks them from your stomach. As she does, your stomach seals up, as if time was going backwards. Marta, Ravel, holds your intestine up like a trophy. Pretty, pretty, eh, Marta? One shouldn't swallow such a thing. No, no. Could I have those back, please? I might need them later. Hands you the ropey mass. Despite the freshness, the fluid surrounding your intestines have dried like resin. Feels more like a loop of glazed rope. Thanks. I'll treasure this always.
Updated my journal.
Marta, Ravel, nods softly. As well he should, shouldn't he, Marta? Yes, he should, Marta. Powerful magic to be found in the guts of an immortal. Yeah, not like the teethies, her eyes. I had some other questions. Legends claim you are a powerful mage, Ravel. Can you teach me some of the art? Ravel frowns disapprovingly, her bluish skin twisting like red. Does Ravel know the art? Is your mind gone away the mortality? Thing all up and lost? I have forgotten more of the art than you shall. She jabs you with one of her talons. Ever! She jabs you again. No! Can you teach me some of the art, then? Ravel narrows her black-veined eyes, studying you. Mayhap I could be persuaded by one such as you, though any other would not have such a chance, nor the boon I offer. Are you a rudimentary student of the arts, or am I facing a tried and true, tired master? Let's see here. Let's see. I believe since I am level 12, I can call myself a master of the arts. Beautiful, Ravel. Flatterer, yet your words warm me. Ravel's voice changes pitching, someone plugging a stringed instrument. Much have I learned in tending to this garden, charms and incantation, distilled from barbs. She begins to hum to herself, rhyming, swaying the waves of consonants, constant, and motions that bring the briars to your aid. Listen, and the branches will speak of it. Close your eyes and listen. Yep, 120,000 experience points. Yay! Close your eyes and listen. A great trembling passes through you, as if dozens of barbed snakes were burrowing beneath your flesh. Just when you think the pain is more than you can bear, you suddenly instinctively begin humming, same tune that Ravel did. The pain ebbs, and in the distance of the maze you can hear the clicking of tree creatures, as if responding to your call. Continue to hum. Ravel watches you with a curious light, the black veins. Such power, she soft hissed, as if in wonder, and her lips peeled back a smile. if it touches all that hear it. You are powerful, my precious man. So powerful. One day even the plains will bend to your will. I do not wish such a thing, Ravel. There are many who would walk that path, but not I. Ravel nods at your hand. To your surprise, holds a number of black barb seed. Take those seeds. Use them as you will. And this, I grant you an additional boon. She plucks a hair from her head, takes a handful of seeds, places them in her palm, then crushes them. A small trail of blackish blood runs from her hand, but when she opens it, there's no wound, only a necklace of black barbs, woven around like a lock of Ravel's gray hair. Take this of me. It will serve you well. Take the seeds and the strange charm. Yep, okay, cool.
Updated my journal.
Save those seeds, precious man. Use not all of them, for they prove more useful in other places in this maze. But if powerful you are, these places you will find. Very well. Let's see here. I thank you for the information you have given me, Ravel. I must leave now. Hold! Ravel's voice drops to a low hiss, like that of a certain most important question you have yet to ask, my precious man. Has it occurred to you, yes? Yes, I need to know how to leave this place. Know the answer to that question? I know the branching of the place, twisting and bending like the burrowings. Though there are no leaves here, one must take their leave when they wish it. So you do know how to leave. Wrap your hands around you like branches. Make them encircle your chest like a cage. Step from the edge of the maze and into the darkness. And into another cage your body shall go. A simple leaving, but there's no return when that final step is taken. So take heed and take what you need before you take that step. Which edge of the maze do I leave by? Which? A question posed to the witch. Which? One of the edges knows, not I. Remembering of which has failed me, and the edges of the maze have little to say on the matter. You've known how to leave all this time. Why don't you leave? Why stay when one can leave is your question to me? Ravel breaks upon a crooked smile, displaying a row of fangs. I turn the question upon its head and send it scurrying back to you. Answer lies not in the staying or leaving, but in the causes and the reason, my precious half-man. Don't you want to leave? It's not a once want, but not a now want, and more not a want. What I do need is that lies beyond my brambled walls. It's a cruel, jagged world beyond the edges of this maze. Ravel has pulled enough of its shard from her skin. You've done me a great service, beautiful Ravel. Thank you for hearing my request and sharing your knowledge with me. Ravel gives a crooked smile, all tusks, and gives a long, soft cackle. Ah, it is I who thanks you, my precious man. Long has been since such sweet flattery has been brought to this maze, which grants you a boon, my songbird. I want to make... Oh. Damn it, I didn't get them all. To give. And listen to me. Close your eyes and I shall let you see the nature of the multiverse. Close your eyes and listen.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, only wisdom +1. Damn it. What'd you do? Close your eyes as you do. You feel a sharp stabbing pain in your right eye. One of your eyes opens to Ravel before your blood-red eyes gleaming with delight. One of her talons extended and tipped in your blood, and an eyeball, yours. What did you do? A boon I have granted Songbird, and twist of perception, tap into the branches of the mind, tap into the roots of Ravel's knowing, have I granted you, a piece of me. Takes the eyeball, and you watch in disgust as he pulls it forth from a black seed and places them both into her left palm. With a grotesque smile, she crushes the two of them with a sickening crunch. Ah, give it back. Of course, precious man. Ravel opens her palms. Your eyes lie there, seemingly untouched, staring at you. She places it between her thumb and forefinger, and before you can react, stabs your empty eye socket.
Updated my journal.
A piece of me in your good eye, precious man. When you see the planes through that eye, you'll understand more than you once did. Wiser you will be, and more experienced in the planes and their turnings you will understand. And that is all. Well, thank you, Ravel. I must bid you farewell. As you're about to utter farewell, you suddenly feel a crawling sensation in your skull. Notice Ravel's black-veined eyes have taken a strange predatory fire. Thank you, Ravel. I must bid you farewell. So you say, Ravel's voice takes on a strange whisper, very sad, and sends echoes to your mind. One final question I have for you. Do you wish to leave me, my precious man? Fair Ravel, you have helped me when I came to you so long ago, and you have done so again. I shall not forget what you have done, but now I must leave. I have to know more about myself. There's a terrible shimmering in the air around Ravel, and the sound snapping twigs and crackling trees, and the horrid sound of trees bending and splintering. What? Ravel's lips peel back and become shrill like a howling wind. What do you know of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know that you will stay here until the end days when my brambled garden, never to leave, and you shall love me, you as you were meant, you promised. I'm afraid I would be poor company, Ravel, and I cannot stay in any event. I am afraid you must allow me passage. I shall not let you leave. I have the power to keep you here, and I shall use it. My black barbed maid shall not allow travel beyond it while I live, my precious, precious man. Ravel, I don't want to fight. Don't do this. Allow me passage, and I shall return to visit you. You need not be alone in this place. Return? Return as you claimed you would so long ago? No. No, you shall not lie to Ravel twice. No more centuries will I wait for you. Ravel's lips peel back and her talons seem to grow into fiendish claws. Here in my garden you shall stay and wander the plains no longer. Ravel, calm yourself. There's no need for this.
You have forgotten your place, half-man. Humility is in order.
Ravel, don't do this.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
Attend me, my pets.
Gather to me.
You have
Well, this isn't going well. I might be breaking up this video into like 3 parts because I'm at an hour now. And I think I'm going to start the next video with me making sure I get the +2 wisdom. Anyway, that's it for this time. When we come back, Ravel seems to be a little upset. Have a good one, folks. Oh, that was a lot of conversation there. A whole lot of conversation.